Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. I'm going to do some more destashing today. I've got some comparisons to do and I want to try and reduce my bright green collection. I feel as though I've got some dupes here and I've already looked at my pale greens, pastel greens, and I'll be doing darker greens later in the year. But right now I want to have a look at my bright greens and see if I can do some destashing. Okay, so first I want to have a look at my chartreuse and lime greens because I think I've got some dupes here. Well, the first thing that I'm going to say is this one isn't a dupe. This is pistache. So it is more of a pistachio green than a lime green. It still falls into the mid-range bright category for me, and I do love this shade. So because I don't have anything else like it, I'm definitely going to keep pistache. Now these two, I think these two are too similar. So this is Mavala Polish Pistachio, another pistachio, and this one here is Good Limes. I actually prefer the essence, and you get more, it's cheaper and you get more in the essence. They're both kind of shimmery lime greens, so I'm keeping the essence and I'm going to destash the Mavala. These two are both very bright green chartreuse. This one needs shaking up quite a bit. And this one is Sassy, a Revlon that was sent to me by Debbie. And this one is Mojito from Ciate. They look too similar to me, so I'm actually going to keep the Revlon and destash the Ciate. Then I've got these two here. This is slightly darker and I love this one. I know for some people they say it's a stainer, but it didn't stain me. This is Innocent. And this one is Green with Envy from Sally Hansen. They do look very similar, but to me there is a slight difference, so I'm actually going to keep them both. So these are some bright greens that are kind of slightly blue toned, but definitely fall into the bright green category. And to me, they are all very slightly different from each other. This is always going to be difficult for me with greens. First of all, these two I'm definitely keeping. This one is Green with Envy, and this one here is Kiwi. Both great formulas and very slightly different from each other. I'm also going to keep Ruffles and Feathers in the mini. It's been in Project Polish. I've got down to like half the bottle. I'm going to just keep it for nail art, I think, but yeah, I'm going to keep this one. Okay, 3 China Glaze. So we've got here Custom Kicks, which is a little bit darker. These two are very, very similar. This is Turned Up Turquoise and 4-Leaf Clover. On the swatch wheel, Turned Up Turquoise is definitely brighter and it's got a shimmer. I'm going to destash 4-Leaf Clover only because it is very similar to Kiwi by Barry M, but also I broke my nail really badly back at the end of 2017 while wearing this, and I just felt as though it wasn't really lucky for me as 4-Leaf Clover, and I'd wanted it for such a long time. But I just know I'm not going to reach for it. So I've only worn it once, but yeah, I'm going to destash it. This is 4-Leaf Clover. So these three are quite similar to each other. This is the new Illamasqua Smash, which is one of the new Illamasqas that I picked up recently. Needs a good shake. I haven't even worn it yet, so I'm not going to be destashing this one. But it is very close to I'm So Swamped, so like too close to keep both of them. They're not complete, they're not exact dupes, but I'm going to destash I'm So Swamped. But I'm going to keep this one, which is Shamrock and Roll from H&M. They are different from each other. I am going to keep my Dog Sled is a Hybrid. It's a favourite of mine. It is slightly different to Mermaid's Tears, which was in, I've not included in this video because I don't consider it a bright. It's more of a kind of greyed out dusky shade, and I've done those greens already. I think this is Nomad, and it is very close to the eye, this one looks a little bit paler. Let me do a comparison. And finally, these two are, well, they're very similar in shade. This is the other side from H&M, and this is Grow with the Flow. That's from the Punshine collection, Sister Chic Spring collection. So they're both very similar in shade, but they are different in finish. I'm going to keep both of them. There's some really pretty glitters actually in Grow with the Flow. This was my favourite from the Punshine collection. It's slightly textured, but I think I'm going to be able to cope with it with a top coat. I think these two look quite good together, so I would probably do like an accent nail with this. But I'm just destashing 5. I'm actually keeping 15, so I've still got quite a lot of green, bright green, mid-tone greens. I think what I'll probably do with greens is, as I'm wearing it, if it's a formula that I don't like, or it's just a green that doesn't sit very well with me. There are one or two that greens that don't sit too well with me, believe it or not. So I'm just going to be kind of destashing as I'm wearing polishes in the future. Yeah, I've still got some colour categories to go through, so I think we've finished with the brands now, so it's just going to be shades as I'm going through them. Darker shades later on in the year. But that's it for now. I'm going to be putting these 5 in the shop, and yeah, I'll put the links down below for my Destash shop, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!